All right, so now that the NBA Cup is over and the first quarter of the Sixers season is in the books, what we're going to do in today's video is we are going to grade every Sixers rotational player's first quarter of the season. So without further ado, here's the intro. What's going on, Cliffhangers? We are back with another video. We are still on the road to 1,000 subscribers before the end of December. Y'all, we are less than 30 subscribers away. So make sure you are telling your friends, telling people to tell people to hit that like button. You hit that subscribe button down below. We are so close to the goal. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. It takes 1 second. Make sure I hit that subscribe button. Also, we are still in our 12 days of Christmas giveaway. We had our giveaway yesterday, day 6, where we gave away a City Edition pack where it was a hoodie, shirts, slippers, slides, all that. And the winner of that giveaway for the Sixers City Edition pack is Miss Anita. I think I'm saying that right, Miss Anita, or whatever. It's here on the screen. So congratulations, you have won the Sixers City Edition pack. So make sure you get in touch with me so I can get your information to get that stuff sent out to you. I appreciate you for supporting the channel, and congratulations again. And the giveaway is not done. We are on day 7 of our 12 days of Christmas giveaway, where today in this video we will be giving away an Allen Iverson jersey, stitched Allen Iverson jersey. So again, if you want to be entered to win that jersey, you're going to have to comment the key phrase down below that I'm going to say later in this video. And you are also going to have to make sure you are a subscriber and you like this video. So if you want an Allen Iverson stitched jersey, make sure you are still tuned into this video. Make sure you are liked and subscribed. All right, so like I said, what we're going to do today is we are going to grade every Sixers rotational piece's performance so far in this season, and in this first quarter of the NBA season. So we're going to go from the bench to the starters and all of that. We're going to grade everybody's performance so far, and y'all let me know in the comments below who y'all think, what grade y'all think y'all have for these certain players. All right, so our first player that I'm going to grade, I think is going to be Guerschon Yabusele. I think I'm going to give him an A. He has done everything that the Sixers have wanted him to do and more. He's averaging 9 points on the season, 5 rebounds, has become a starter when the team is fully healthy with Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey. Does all of the little things, is a good rebounder, knocks down his open threes. He is shooting 37% from 3, and the only knock on him when the Sixers signed him was would his three-point percentage, or would that three-point ball transfer over from overseas back into the NBA, and it certainly has. Only thing I have against him is he just has to get better on his free throws. But other than that, Guerschon has been great. I'm going to give him an A. All right, so the next player is going to be Ricky Council IV. I think I'm going to give Ricky Council IV a C here. I'm still waiting to see more from Ricky Council, but the spot minutes that he has gotten in the latter of this first quarter of the season has been good. He has played really well. I think he's brought an energy off the bench that the Sixers definitely needed, as opposed to the old guys that Nick Nurse was bringing off the bench. He is still very out of control sometimes when he goes to the rim, and it's also on Nick Nurse to stop playing him in these sporadic minutes, not playing him one game, then playing him a little bit next game, then playing him a lot the game after that. I think that is a lot on Nick Nurse, but I'm just going to give him a C because I definitely want to see more out of Ricky Council to see what he can really be capable of in a roster that is fully healthy with the Sixers. All right, KJ Martin. I think I have to give KJ Martin an A, probably, just because like we were all expecting KJ Martin to just single-handedly be the trade piece that will get the Sixers their 4th star or that forward that they would need because of the balloon contract that he signed. But he has turned out to be a great player. He's been great in the Tyrese Maxey minutes. He's just been a great overall player. His youth, his athleticism, his energy that he brings off the bench. He's been able to knock down his 3-ball this season, shooting 41% from 3 this season. I don't think you can actually trade. He's been a good rim protector. I don't think you can trade KJ Martin at this point. So what we wanted from KJ Martin and what we're getting, I think that's why I got to give him an A. Eric Gordon, F. He has nothing in the tank. I can't do it anymore. My whole thing was he's going to have to be tied to Joel Embiid minutes to make sure he's able to be there for the kick out, catch and shoot threes. But he's not even hitting his 3 at a consistent enough rate for me to care about him being on the court. He does nothing else. And if he's not hitting a shot, he absolutely can't be on the court. He's too old. He's too slow. He's too washed. I'm out. Eric Gordon gets an F. He has to get off the team. Kyle Lowry, D. He's only getting a D because he hasn't been worse than Eric Gordon, but he's been bad too. I don't know the last time Kyle Lowry has hit a 3-pointer. He does nothing on defense. He always turns the ball over. He's not good at rebounding. He's always getting jumped over for rebounds, or he's just ball watching or whatever he's doing. But every time that Kyle Lowry gets in the game, the Sixers are giving up a run to the other team, and it's mainly because of Kyle Lowry. So he's getting a D. I can't do it no more. Caleb Martin. Honestly, I don't know what to think of Caleb Martin. Like, I still think he's a good rotational piece on this team, but he hasn't been able to stay on the court for a long period of time. When he plays, he's like really good one game, he's iffy the next game. Like, it's really weird with Caleb Martin, and we still have not seen him what he's capable of on this team with a fully healthy roster and what his actual role will be on this team. So I just got to give him a C. Like, I want to see more. I don't know if we'll see more. I feel like he's going to get traded. Andre Drummond is also going to get a C because beginning of the season, he was really bad. Later down this stretch of this first quarter, he's been actually kind of good, but he still has those iffy games where he's supposed to be the best rebounder in the league. Sometimes he just doesn't rebound. He's always tapping the ball. He's always committing a stupid foul. He's not a good rim protector on defense, but he's not setting good screens for Maxey. But when he does have these good games where he decides he wants to be exactly who he's meant to be on this team, like a big body rebounder, setting good screens for Tyrese Maxey, he has been pretty good. Now, I get it. He is supposed to be the backup to Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid has barely played, so we're not really getting the full Andre Drummond experience that we are supposed to be getting. But he was going to be playing big minutes anyway, or he was going to be the starter in some games anyway, because there was always a plan for Joel Embiid to not play that many games. So I got to give Andre a C here. All right, and I'm only doing the rotational players. I didn't want to include Reggie Jackson because he's really out of the rotation. Eric Gordon was too, but he was playing more than Reggie Jackson, so I was only doing the rotational players. But, all right, so Jared McCain. I think we got to give Jared McCain an A because being the 16th pick, coming into a team that had championship aspirations, I don't think anybody thought that he would get real rotational minutes this season, and he's become a fringe starter. I know a lot of us think that he should be the starting two guard when they're fully healthy. Nick Nurse obviously thinks he's a spark off the bench, but he has been great. Before the injury, averaging 15 points, he was leading the Rookie of the Year race, and I think that's something that you can just hang your hat on. He was the lone bright spot for the Sixers, and I just think you got to give him an A just because he was not supposed to be playing this season. He has turned out to be one of the Sixers' best players. All right, so like I said, we are still in our 12 days of Cliffmas Christmas giveaway. We are on day 7, where today we are giving away an Allen Iverson jersey, and the keyword, this is what you're going to have to type into the comments. The keyword for the Allen Iverson Sixers jersey is going to be, I'm sorry, I said keyword, but it's going to be a key phrase, and it's going to be a question. So it is going to be, what is your favorite Christmas food? Do y'all cook on Christmas like y'all do on Thanksgiving? Like, do y'all have a Christmas meal? Y'all let me know what that is in the comment section below. And that's what, make sure you like this video. Make sure you are a subscriber if you want a chance to win this Allen Iverson jersey. Y'all let me know in the comments below. Tyrese Maxey. Now, this is tough because Tyrese isn't having a bad season, but he's not having the season that everyone expected him to have, and that's mainly due to, again, the Sixers' health problems. But he's averaging 25, 3, and 5. He is shooting a lower field goal percentage and lower three-point percentage. That has started to tick up as I think he's starting to truly get into a rhythm, and with him being one of the most consistent players out there on the court for the Sixers as far as health-wise, I think I'm going to give Tyrese like a B+ because he is having a good season. Like, it's an okay season for Tyrese Maxey, but we are all expecting more, and we want more out of Tyrese Maxey, and I'm pretty sure he wants more for himself. So we'll have to see how the season continues to go, but this first quarter, I have to give him like a B. Kelly Oubre. I think I'm gonna give Kelly Oubre a B because that first half of that quarter of the season, he was bad. I wanted Kelly Oubre traded. But in the second half of the first quarter, I think he has played really well. He's really accepted his role of being a disruptor, especially on defense and on offense. He's really taken on the challenge and the responsibility of grabbing rebounds. I think the last 3 games he has had double-digit rebounds or close to it. Being able to be that catch and shoot three-pointer guy. He still has these brain farts where he like goes on a fast break, he crashes out, he doesn't make the correct pass, or he tries to challenge somebody at the rim that he shouldn't. But his athleticism, his defensive ability, his ability to now grab rebounds, I think is essential for the Sixers. Making sure that they have extra possessions or securing defensive possessions is something that I think Kelly Oubre has done really well in this back half of the first quarter of the season. So I'm going to give Kelly Oubre a B. All right, so Paul George. Now this is tough to grade for Paul George because he has missed a significant amount of games with injury, but he has played a significant amount of games. But the same thing, the Sixers' health. Like sometimes he plays with Tyrese Maxey. He's had some games with just him and Joel. He's had some games with just him and Maxey. He's only played one game with all three of them, so it's pretty hard to guard. It's pretty hard to grade Paul George here, but I think I have to give Paul George an A. Now, hear me out, because he has been everything that the Sixers signed him for. He has been good off ball. He has been good as a play initiator. He has been a good playmaker. You got to remember, he played a lot of games with that knee brace on, so he looked a lot slower, but he has been there to hit tough shots. He essentially hit some really clutch shots versus the Charlotte Hornets. He just had a 33-point game versus Charlotte Hornets again recently, and you're starting to see him finally get in rhythm. He finally played a game without the knee brace, and that was the best he had looked all season. But I'm giving him an A because he has been everything that the Sixers were expecting out of him. They just have to get healthy to see what they look like as a fully healthy team for a long stretch of games. All right, and Joel Embiid. Unfortunately, I gotta give Joel like I don't even know. I'm leaning towards like a C-, but I want to say like a D, and that's mainly because of the way he started off when he first got, like, he came back in like the middle of the first quarter, and he came back just looking really down on himself, looking really like sad and mopey, and I didn't like that, but he was able to still put up numbers, and mainly because the main reason he's getting a C- and like close to a D here is because of the injury thing and the knee, and the face thing is just not his fault, but he has to be able to play. Everything about the Sixers revolves around Joel Embiid, and if he's not on the court, they can't expect to essentially win anything. So I gotta give Joel like a C-, a D here. I'm sorry, Joel, but that's just what it is right now. Again, these are just first quarter grades. Everything could get a lot better as the season goes on, depending on what direction the Sixers want to go in as far as this season, and that's going to be an entirely different video. But those are my grades for this Sixers team heading into this second quarter of the season. Hopefully they can right the ship. I think they are 8-16 right now. We'll see. I think Joel Embiid is actually questionable to play versus the Charlotte Hornets on Friday night. But y'all let me know in the comments below what grade you have for these certain players or for this Sixers roster, and I'll holla at y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe.